what are usually the underlying causes behind it? We've identified a couple of it now with the attitude, and especially right now with devices with the phone. But what are some of the other underlying issues?
Okay. All right. I must say that, okay, from the onset, that of course, most of the conflicts that I've dealt with and people, I mean, we are dealing with as mediators, most of them are with adults, not younger children. Because really, when you talk about conflict, we are not talking so much about, I mean, I'll define what we understand by conflict, yeah, because sometimes we use it in a very general way, but for purposes of what mediation is and resolving conflict, it's something very definite, yeah? Maybe something that you haven't even heard before. For there to be conflict, actually, there has to be like 4 things. That's what you can say, I need to do something here. You know, there's something here. And that's why I'm saying that it will apply more to the older children than the younger ones, yeah? Because the younger ones, really, you can control them in so many other ways, yeah? And unlike preteens and teens and the adult children, I imagine some of you probably already have adult children, yeah? Maybe when you're talking about in the cases of having an attitude, that's not a baby, you know, that is doing that, yeah? It's somebody who knows what they are doing and that they can challenge your authority as a parent. But then when you talk about conflict, in our program, in the program that I follow in the trainings that I've done and what I do is and I wanted to get it as a background, yeah, as it were, that it's like a condition that is going on. It's not just a one-off, yeah? It's something that is going on for a while. And it's between people who are interdependent in a way, yeah? Obviously, in a family setting, people are interdependent, yeah? It can be, of course, when you're talking about work, you're talking about interdependent in tasks at work, or if it's in business, it's in cases of business. But in a case of a family, we are interdependent. We are living together. We are dealing with each other. I mean, we are tied, you know, to each other for life, yeah? So there's interdependence. And then there's also, apart from interdependence, that one or two or both of them, of the persons involved, are angry with the other, yeah? So there's an element of anger, yeah? And then when you get angry, then you find fault. You start blaming the other person, yeah? And then once there's anger, there's finding fault, we kind of get into some other behavior that we choose what to do, you know? And that whatever we choose to do causes a problem. And in this case, for example, with parent and child, I mean, you can think about 101 problems that can come, you know, a breakdown of communication. It could be that defiance of that little one that you are wondering what you're going to do with this child. You feel like you're going to strangle them or whatever it is, yeah? But just keep those 4 elements in mind, that there's interdependence in our relationship. Then one or both are angry, then we find fault with the other, and then we choose behavior, you know, and that behavior is what now causes the problem, yeah? Which we can analyze as, or give examples as we go by. Or each one of us can think of the situation in their own family, yeah? And what's going on in their own particular situation.